an ultra is anything beyond, and an ultramarathon is beyond an ultramarathon. Marathon is 42 kilometers. I run 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, one time 500 kilometers.
Dean Karnazes.
Dean Karnazes, everybody.
Your next guest holds the record for the longest uninterrupted run in history, 262 miles. And this is his new memoir entitled Ultramarathon Man. Please say hello to Dean Karnazes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I used to love to run when I was a child, bambino, and then I stopped. Didn't run for 15 years. And I had a job. I was, not in good shape. I was drinking, but I was married. And on my 30th birthday, I was drinking tequila, and a woman began to approach me. And I said, is this where I want my life to go? I'm married. I'd be fat businessman with affairs when I get older. I said, no, I don't want. And so I left the bar. And I said, I'm going to run 30 miles tonight.
30 miles without training, without nothing?
50 kilometers. No training, just to celebrate my 30th birthday and take my life back. And so I ran off into the night. I was successful. I had a nice car, good job, but I was miserable. I didn't feel comfortable going into business. I didn't like business. I wanted to be an athlete. And now I'm so much happier. In our real life, in modern world, there is no struggle. There's no pain, no difficulty. We have cars and elevators and food and all the conveniences, and we thought if we had all these conveniences, we'd be happy. We're so convenienced, we're miserable. There's no struggle, no sense of accomplishment. With running, it hurts. You must think with your mind to overcome the pain. I can do this, I can do this. And when you do it, it's a great sense of accomplishment. You prove to yourself, I can. And those lessons apply to being a good father, to being a good husband, to being a good worker, to anything in life. I love to run, and anybody is very good and passionate about what they love to do. And people say to me, what do I do to find happiness? And I say, look inside your head, but look in your heart. What do you love to do? If you love to make pots, quit your job, make pots. You'll be very happy and good at it, and you make a living. When I thought, I love to run, how will I make my living? I don't know, but I just said, I'll try because it's what I love, and now it worked. I think that runners need to do what they love. Some, they like to race and train. The Italians love to watch their clock, and I go to the New York City Marathon, many Italian friends, and they're very competitive, and they don't see nature all the time. Others love to run and look outside and see. I go to Cortina many times and the beauty, and I don't look at my watch. I just run for 5, 6, 7 hours. If I get tired, I stop. But if I want a cappuccino or espresso, I stop and have one, and then I keep running. So I think that that's what I love. Sometimes I like to compete. Other times I just love to do running, which is me. I have an extreme schedule because I run extreme distances. So I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, I sleep only 4 hours, and I run a marathon, 40 to 42 kilometers. And then I come home and I have 2 children and I fix them breakfast. I want to be a good father, so I make them breakfast and get them to school. And then I go to work. I have my office at my house now. And in the afternoon, I might run a shorter, 10 or 20 kilometers, but at a faster tempo, faster pace. And then I go pick up my kids and bring them home, and I make dinner for them. Because I don't want them eating fast food, no McDonald's. So I make dinner. So we're running to the White House. Why not, right? In America, childhood obesity is horrible. We have 25 million children that are fat or obese. It's a problem in Italy now too. Italy faces the same problem. And that is our future. Our children are our future, and I can't think that this is the first time they will live shorter than we live, the next generation, because they have diabetes and they have a high blood pressure and they're so young. So Michelle Obama and I share the same mission and passion, and she knows that the best way to motivate a child is to be a good example. I can't tell them, you must run, 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 and they say, no, I don't run. You must exercise. No, I hate to. But if I exercise and I set a good example and they see how happy I am and that I love it, then hopefully they will do the same.
I want kids everywhere to look at Dean as an example. So you guys can be role models just like Dean, all right?
I have goals that I always try to achieve because I love it, not because I am trying to set records. It's just something I love. If one morning I get up and I don't love it, I don't want to run, then I stop running.
Why are you running? Are you doing this for world peace?
Are you doing this for the homeless?
Are you running for women's rights?
I think that he has a big beard and I do not have a beard. Yeah.
Or for the environment?
Or for animals?
They just couldn't believe that somebody would do all that running for no particular reason.
Why are you doing this?
I just felt like running.
I just felt like running.
I think that he raised awareness around the world about running can be interesting. And so I think that he did bring awareness, because I was running before Forrest Gump, and after the movie came out, everyone said, you're Forrest Gump. Everyone can do what I do. I'm just normal. But you have to have the passion that I have, and you have to dedicate and sacrifice and commit yourself, or else you will not succeed. But running is not for everyone. I don't think everyone has to run great distances. I think they just need to be active. Run a little. Exercise. You don't have to run 50 marathons like me in 50 days. Run 50 feet. Do something. Grazie, television net. I'm Dean Karnazes, the Ultramarathon Man, and I must run. Ciao.